12 p.m. on the 22nd of February. Good afternoon. I am David Mary, and you are watching TVM News. Headlines. The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has appointed Professor Olufolarin Olukayode as the new Vice Chancellor of Lagos State University LASU. The Faculty of Social Science at Lagos State University is mourning the loss of its senior lecturers in the Department of Psychology, Professor Ajala Muniru Alimi. Stay with us for the details. The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has appointed His Royal Majesty Oba Olufolarin Olukayode Ogunsanwo as the Alara of Ilara Kingdom in Ekpe as the 6th Chancellor of Lagos State University, LASU. The appointment was effective February 13, 2026 for a 5-year renewal term, replaces the previous Chancellor, Professor Bolahun Elias, which was announced during an official event where government officials, university management, staff, and invited guests were present. Professor Olukayode replaces the outgoing Vice Chancellor, whose tenure recently came to an end after years of service in the institution. The new Vice Chancellor was formally inaugurated on the 18th of February in a ceremonial held within the university environment to mark what is described as a new dawn in LASU. The school management declared a public holiday for full-time students on the day of the inauguration. The announcement of the public holiday sparked mixed reactions among students. While some students welcomed the decision with excitement, others expressed different opinions. A 200-level student who spoke with our correspondents said he was happy about the holiday and hopeful that the new administration would improve students' welfare and campus facilities. However, another student expressed concern, saying leadership changes often come with uncertainty and adjustments that may affect academic activities. Lecturers in the institution also shared their thoughts. One senior lecturer described the appointment as a positive development, stating that the university community expects meaningful reforms and academic progress under the new Vice Chancellor's leadership. Meanwhile, members of the university community also appreciated the outgoing Vice Chancellor for her dedication and contributions during her tenure. Several staff members acknowledged her efforts in sustaining academic standards and institutional growth. As Professor Olukayode officially assumes office, expectations remain high among students and staff who are hopeful that his leadership will bring stability, development, and a renewed sense of progress to LASU. The Faculty of Social Science at Lagos State University is mourning the loss of one of its senior lecturers in the Department of Psychology, Professor Ajala Muniru Alimi. Professor Ajala reportedly passed away in early February after battling cancer. Despite his health condition, reports indicate that he remained dedicated to academic responsibilities and continued showing concern for his students, especially regarding the forthcoming examination. The late lecturer was buried on February 13th. In honor of his memory, students of the Faculty of Social Science held a memorial gathering on February 21st. The event was attended by members of staff and students, including the head of psychology department. Speaking at the memorial, the head of department described Professor Ajala as a committed academic and a mentor who gave his best to the growth of the development and success of his students. Some students also shared emotional tributes. A 400-level student, Bankole, expressed deep pain over the loss, saying the lecturer would be greatly missed for his dedication and patience in teaching.
So my name is Bankole I happen to be a student of Dr. Alimi from the Dept psychology. Dr. Alimi died 2 Fridays ago. it was a painful day because he happens to be one of the best teachers we have, one of the best lecturers so far. Our subject was on theories of attitude, ABC model, affection, behavior, and affective. It was taking us psychology of attitude, and that has so resonated with his value as a disciplinarian, as a hard worker, as a promoter of culture and tradition and societal values. Without embellishing anything, so when we went for his burial at Oyo State, the key words people were repeating were he was hardworking, he was respectful, he was humble, and that also showed throughout his last 2 weeks on Earth, because even the last week on Earth, he came to school. He had long lost his voice, but he strapped an amplifier to his head, speaker, just to be able to speak his student. When we asked him, sir, you have to calm down, he said, we now teach you guys. You are already going to graduate and you need this knowledge. So he showed up throughout. He didn't flicker. Even though he had ill health, he's always complaining about poor payment. He doesn't complain. So he gave his all to them.
Can you tell me your name?
My name is Bankole.
Thank you very much.
Another student, Esther Chiwendu Gloria, a 400 level part-time student, also spoke about Professor Ajala, remained concerned about their lectures and academic progress, even while battling illness. She described him as a selfless and passionate about education. The memorial was marked by emotional moments as students and staff reflect on his life and contributions. Many were seen in tears as tributes were delivered.
My name is Esther Chiwendu Alimi. Dr. Ajala Muniru Alimi. I like his consistency for me. He was actually really sick with that. So even sickness, he was very much available. There was no time he missed any of his class. He was always around. That's what I like.
What's your name?
My name is Esther Chiwendu Alimi.
Thank you very much.
Professor Ajala Muniru Alimi is remembered for his dedication, resilience, and unwavering commitment to his students and the academic community, and that's